The sea level rise happens through a process. It begins with the influence of carbon dioxide emissions and greenhouse gases that get accumulated in the atmosphere, which causes climate change. The increasing temperatures affect the ocean waters, which expand due to the heat. This is also known as thermal expansion. So when this happens, the same amount of water is going to take more place. Meanwhile, climate change also causes ice caps to melt down, generating a bigger amount of fresh water that leads to the sea. And the sum of these elements is the root of the rising sea level of the limit of the shores. Still, how was it discovered that the sea level was rising? It was thanks to the use of measuring instruments like tide gauges or satellites, which calculate the mean sea level. This way, we can know how the sea waters expand and how its evolution has been since it began to be studied. Sea level rose 15 centimeters in the 20th century, around 3.6 millimeters per year, causing countries like Senegal to move residential zones off its shores. When the shore changes its limits because of this issue, it is known as marine transgression. Nowadays, this phenomenon is treated by the Paris Agreement, the European Climate Law, the Spanish Law of Climate Change, and the Ley de Costas. The UN Intergovernmental Climate Change Expert Group, IPCC, predicts that the sea level will rise an average meter by the year 2100. The most alarming thing is, according to the Ocean and Cryosphere Special Report published by the UN, the sea level rise will become irreversible by the year 2050. Marine transgression is a current issue that will affect the future. It is predicted to influence the shape and structure of the coast, geomorphology, both man-made and natural. In fact, it can have consequences affecting the shore's ecosystems even if it's in a less impactful way. Moreover, it will also cause flooding in places currently above sea level in the long haul. In 30 years, most coastal spaces and harbors in the Canary Islands like Las Teresitas, Famara, or Corralejo will most likely be submerged. Globally, there's regions like Jakarta or the coast of Japan that have already begun evacuating.